Hey, shalom to the household of faith. Shalom. This is just a quick PSA. When I was a little boy, my mom used to always tell me, she'd say, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. And over the years, I lived by that principle, and never been one to, disrespect people and, say all kind of evil stuff. I kept a lot of my opinions to myself, and that has been really, a good thing in a sense that not everything needs to be said. Social media has made people very comfortable to disrespect and voice their opinions online, but all that is soon will be a thing of the past, because we're at the end, and if you can't see we're living in the end times, I really don't know what to say to you, So like I said, some people are just far too comfortable speaking all type of, whatever comes to their minds. Today's reading is coming from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5 and verse 1. Start at verse 1. It says, "Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of fools." The sacrifice of fools. What's the sacrifice of fools? Your vain opinion. Once again, we read that again. It says, "Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. For they consider not that they do evil." So when you make all these ill remarks, you're not speaking towards me. You're speaking towards the Most High and His Word. Pursuant to the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 21 and 22, it says, "Receive with meekness the engrafted word, which may be able to save your souls." So really, you're not mocking me. You are making a mockery of yourself, but also you're marking yourself. 144. The vehicle just drove by with 144 in the license plate. Verse 2, it says, "Be not rash with thy mouth. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High. See, for Yahweh is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore, let thy words be few." So yeah, some of you people really need to shut your mouth, to be honest. Anyhow, that concludes this epistle for today. I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, and double honors to the apostles, the elders, the bishops of the great millstone. Shalom.